I wanted to talk about how you could take adversity in life and you could turn it into something that's very powerful and change your entire life. I want to talk about how adversity can be a very powerful driver for you to be able to push through emotional blocks in life and be able to do things that you never thought was possible. A lot of times when we have certain situations that are very trying and it's very difficult to push through them, it tests our patience and our willpower. It's easy to play the victim and it's easy to make this pity party about it and to complain a lot, but it's a hard thing to push through it and to emotionally not let it get to you and to overcome that obstacle. And honestly, it's really the most important part about it is to take the adversity or whatever it is that's really challenging you. You call it a roadblock, and what you're doing is you're reframing it and changing into something as an opportunity to develop yourself and an opportunity to move forward and to create more favorable circumstances from whatever it is that life has handed to you. And it's really powerful when you start to reframe things and you make it so that you're no longer the victim, because when you're the victim, everything is happening to you. But when you are at the cause and not the effect of things, you're creating things. So then when you give yourself the responsibility of this happened because of me as opposed to this is happening to me, it's very liberating in the sense that it's like, okay, now I have a choice. Now it's within my control, as opposed to I'm the victim and now I have no control and everything's happening to me and life is just terrible, blah blah blah, this and that. So you gotta let go of that stuff. It's really important and it's a hard thing to do. There's a book called The Powerful Engagement, and it's a really powerful book, and in the book talks about 4 of the levels of energy that we have to work on as far as being a productive and a very happy person overall in life. And the levels of the energy are the emotional energy, physical energy, spiritual energy, and mental energy. And all 4 of these energies, they tie into each other and they're very synergistic. And it's important to understand that if you are lacking in any of these areas, it's going to bleed in other areas of your life. So if you don't have emotional strength, which means that when there's a problem and adversity in your life, then there's roadblocks and there's obstacles and you can't overcome that and you cannot become stronger emotionally because of it, it's going to bleed into other areas of your life and you're going to become physically weak, you're going to become mentally weak, you're going to become spiritually weak. So it's important that you address these problems and that you face things head on. And even though something is scary, you always got to ask yourself one thing. It's like, do I want to be comfortable or do I want to make a change in my life? And a lot of times people want to be comfortable, but they want to have this significant change in their life, and it's like you can't make changes in your life without changing yourself. People think that you could change the outside circumstances and still be the same person, and that's not how life works. You have to change as a person and evolve as a person as your circumstances start to challenge you and as your circumstances start to evolve as well. So it's always moving up like this, like when a tree grows, the roots deepen. And that's the same thing with you and your experience in life. Is when you start to become challenged and tested, it's an opportunity for you to set yourself apart from the rest of the people in the world. Most of the people in the world, when there's a challenge or an obstacle, they don't see it as an opportunity. They don't see it as, oh, it's fun. It's like a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want to play a video game and beat it every time and be the best at it? Like that would be no fun, The best part about a video game is that you have to try, and the best part about a video game is that you get multiple do-overs. In life, you get multiple do-overs. Whenever you fail, you get to try again. So always remember that you have the opportunity to make anything in life that's unfavorable and change it into something that's beautiful.